Are you still in a different time zone?
Couldn't tell you what day it is.
Wow.
But when I first started, I remember I came in and no one had told me that I was the first Black woman since Naomi to open the show. And at the time, I found out, I think, right when I got off the runway, everyone was like, oh my gosh, like, how do you feel? And I obviously, it was like my first show, and I was opening. And at first I thought he was asking me how I felt in terms of opening a show, and it's my first time. But then I kept noticing that people were becoming emotional. I was just like, why, or where's this coming from? And then that's when my Kyle told me that what I had done. And in that moment, I just thought, oh, I'm so appreciative of being able to do this. And now looking back, I realized how much of an effect it really had, like an impact it had on the industry. Because I remember when the first day they signed me, I was like, I want to be one of the top models in the world. And I said, like, if it's 6 months have gone by and I'm not getting booked for any jobs, and I did my best and nothing's happening, I was like, I'd rather just try it and then see if it's not working. And if it's not working, I'll just go back to school. When I first entered, I was like, I need to do everything in my power to become who I am now. And that evolved. Like, I studied a lot about fashion because I wanted to be able to come into these rooms and actually hold my ground, how to be a businesswoman at such a young age. I researched about like every designer, every person that I met. But I've always loved runway. Like, I grew up really, like almost every Black girl watching Naomi. And I would watch like her YouTube videos of her for like hours and hours and hours a day. My name mentioned in the same breath as Naomi is. That alone is crazy. The title is insane. It's like, that's really the goal for all of us models. Like, the goal is to be the supermodel. The thing that I love the most about runway is the performance aspect. Because for photo shoots, you're still performing, but it's like a snapshot. But like, I like the action of performing like in live time and moment. So I remember when I first started, a lot of the people I was on set with, they weren't offended, but they were shocked about how opinionated I was. I think that once they gave me a chance to show what I could do, I started getting more creative control, and I've been able to like do things like style a shoot or creative director shoot, and then add my own art into some pieces projects that I do. But I noticed that like I feel like they just gave like the young kids a chance to like show themselves, and then I think because now they're seeing it like you can do it, so it's just like, okay, might as well, you know. But to be a top model, you actually have to be hard working and actually extremely intelligent, because there's not a single top model that I know that doesn't really work their ass off or like smart. You have to be smart enough to really navigate the space, because the industry is so fickle. You know, at the end of the day, you're running a business and you are your businesses. But the way that I am with the way that I approach fashion is I don't really like to play by the rules. I get a lot of inspiration from the wear and a lot of help in photography. I was joking around with my stylist, and Carlos, he was like, you're only gonna be young once. He's like, if you look the way you are, you better dress like a cartoon character. And I was like, you're absolutely right.